Alright guys, Frank just got a Nahi, is it?
I think it's Byerly's.
Oh, Byerly's.
Tyler calls it, I don't remember, Byerly's, Brillies. I don't even know how he pronounces it. But anyways, I call it,
neat.
Yeah, I say Byerly's.
That's so cool.
Very nice soda, but I'm pretty sure these are Orange Crush.
Nice.
Pretty sure, or not, yeah, Orange Crush. Not, I keep saying Crush, Orange Pop. It's not Orange Crush, Orange Pop is what it is.
That's so cool.
But there you go.
Awesome.
Nice.
And
nice.
we just down at the very bottom, this was sticking out like this. And it was actually base embossed too. And it's an ED Pinot Paris. And there's still some remnants of the label on it. That's so cool. It's like a hair tonic. It's embossed on that side too. Oh, that's so sweet.
It's bluish too. Like
it's got a little bit of a ice aqua to it. Yeah. That is so cool. It's probably from the 1920s maybe, or 30s. That's awesome. Yeah, we're into that that ash layer is the treasure layer. And also that layer up there, that glass, there seemed to be some good stuff in there too. Alright, we've cleaned out some of the stuff and we've got a face going, and Neil just pulled out ourselves it's like a Silverwood safe milk. Very sweet with the star on the base. And what else do we got? I just pulled that out of the low part. Sometimes there's older stuff, and that's an old pill bottle, I think. Alright guys, we found this unembossed cobalt thing, but Neil opened it up and whew, she's got a smell to it. It's like some sort of vapor rub. That goo inside there still has a very strong smell to it. And you can almost use that still. Crazy.
Why don't you demonstrate it for us?
Yeah.
Put it on yourself.
Yeah.
Huh?
That smell good for all the ladies.
Yeah. And
then we got this. It's a real heartbreaker, but it's some sort of soda, but it's got a beautiful green color to it. Look at that in the sun. And it's something S dry. I can't quite see the letters on that side, but man, if I could find an intact one of that would be awesome. Look at the way the sun glints on that thing. Just gorgeous. Alright guys, I think we got one of those green ones I was showing you earlier, but I think we got one intact. Oh please, please, please be intact. I just hope this, please, don't collapse above me. Oh my god, it is one of them. Ooh. And it's, wow. And look, we are going to go little by little here. Oh my god, no way. No way. Wow. Oh my god. Would you look at that? Holy. Oh my god, that is like the sweetest soda ever. That is a Vess dry. Wow. Vess dry it's called. Holy, look at the green on that. Uh-oh, what is that at the bottom? Don't be a crack. Uh-oh. I don't know, please let that just be contents. I don't know.
I won't tell anybody.
Is that a bruise? Oh no. It's bad. Oh no. Oh, look at that. It's so bad. But you know what? It will display nice.
Definitely. On
that side if it doesn't burst on us. But that is super cool. Oh, maybe there's another one that's in better shape. Is it just that side? I don't know. That is crazy though. Holy. Wild. Alright guys, Frank just collapsed his side, but he also collapsed our side, but guess what?
Jackpot.
Yeah, he just exposed for us a beauty. What is it?
Brent Cooperative Dairy.
An embossed Brent Cooperative. Oh, thanks a lot, Frank.
That's a nice one.
Instant gratification.
Wow.
We get a collapse and out comes the milk.
Yeah, and a bovril. Don't
Sweet,
forget that.
and a bovril, yeah. That's awesome. We're in the honey hole. Alright guys, here's the wrap up of the day. We got all sorts of interesting stuff. I can't read that. Oh yeah, we got a Silverwood safe milk. We got the ED Pinot. We got some Northrop and Lyman. Electric oil. We had this really cool I don't know how this ended up in here, but she's an old stopper. Probably because I had the stopper, maybe someone reused it from way back. And yeah, unfortunately. And some cobalts, some interesting older stuff. Some milk and magnesias. Wow, this was cool. For home use, a Hires extract, just a tiny little one. That is super sweet. Yeah, we got the ashtray. This, I don't know, it's I don't know if it's a spice thing, but it's a tooled top. So maybe it's something that people had lying around for a long time before they dumped it in the 30s. Yeah, lots of yeah, it was too bad about this one. Brantford Beverages, really beaten up bad. And then we got the Army Navy brands. Unfortunately, the one we dug has got a little chip out of it, so Frank gave us a sweet one to take home with us. These are very cool. I don't know if we'll keep these. We got a few of these. These are tooled. I think they're olive oil bottles because in Europe their glass making was... Alright guys, check out what Tyler just dug.
I'll tell you, hold on.
We figured it's a soda, but it's an O'Keefe's. That's so cool. We've seen the brown bottles that had the O'Keefe soda in it, but I've never ever seen one of these ones with the O'Keefe's. That's the OK, yep. That's the O'Keefe's logo. That is so cool, Tyler. Awesome find. Good stuff.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
Alright guys, Tyler's finding lots of sodas in that area. Lots of nice soda pocket.
Yeah.
And we're mucking out this area here still. And we just found ourselves a coin. We got ourselves a KG 6 penny. I don't see, she's kind of crusted up, but I can't really get much off, but I almost see a zero, like maybe a 1940, which would be about right. We're into late 30s, early 40s layer here. So maybe we'll, maybe some silver will come out.
It's not broken
wow,
off.
check it out guys, check it out. This, we don't know how this thing survived, but look what Frank just pulled out.
That's crazy.
Look
how the
at
handle's
that.
not broken off. That's unbelievable.
Look at that beautiful design. What does it say on the, let's see the bottom, Tyler? We got Plymouth, semi-porcelain, England, stoneware, semi-porcelain stoneware pottery. England. Oh my god, that is so sweet. Look at the handles.
That's
like
amazing.
How did that survive?
Yeah. Wow.
How honestly did that survive? Let's see the inside. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
That's crazy.
That is the find of the day so far.
That's
we don't know if we can top it, but we're gonna try. Look at that.
I'm on the search for the lid. Gotta
That
find that
is
lid.
just beautiful. Or did it even come with a lid?
Yeah, wow.
I don't know what that would have been used for. That is so cool. A teapot? No, it couldn't be a teapot.
I think it's like, maybe
have
it's
to
like
have
a
something in
gravy
it,
pot.
Yeah, it does kind of look like it would have had a lid. This is the way the top is.
Candy jar or...
That is super cool though.
knows?
Awesome stuff, guys.
Cool
Look at
find.
that.
Yeah, we're in a
Nice.
good pocket down here, so...
Awesome.
Gotta dig deep.
Yep.
Good stuff's down deep.
Yeah, I've been digging all morning and to get back to my stoneware layer, and I hope it's worth it.
Yeah, yeah. Wow.
All right, guys. Frank is digging so deep, he's digging to China. We got China coming out. Dad joke.
Yeah.
We
the
got
drums.
China. Look at that.
Yeah. Little chip there, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
he just pulled out.
Lots of this stuff coming out.
He's into a spot where some hoity-toity people dumped. And look at that, uranium
There's
salt shaker.
There's a design on that too. Just can't really see it.
Oh yeah,
That's
is
nice.
Sweet uranium glass, totally.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's nice finds.
Yeah, we got a hoity-toity dump area.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's a bunch of bottles down
All
here.
right, guys. Frank's into the hoity-toityness again. We got another salt
Wow.
shaker. It's not the match, but it's another uranium.
Isn't that amazing?
Look at that in the sun. Look at the glint in the sun. It's just absolutely gorgeous.
That is gonna glow.
Oh man,
That is a find.
that is stunning.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
There, see what happens when you dig deep? Look where the top of the ground is, guys.
I'm not very tall, but it's about 6 feet down.
Yeah,
though.
we're 6 feet down easily.
That is amazing.
I'm down into my stoneware layer, but still just hitting the busted stuff. Hopefully something intact comes out.
That's better.
Alright guys, we had major collapsage. I was digging down, way down, and the whole thing just went. Luckily I got out of the way, I could hear it going. And we're digging it out now. But over in this spot behind the that tree root mass, and behind that we've got a few milk bottles out of, and it seems there's a few more. And this is something unusual. I don't usually see too much. Got ourselves a maple leaf dairy Brantford ACL. That's so cool. It's kind of in a burn area. There's a lot of black around it, so I'm hoping that ACL, that side might survive better. That side, I don't know. Hard to say. We'll just cross fingers and hopefully it does well. Alright guys, we decided to go down and have stuff fall out the side, and we got another Burke. Let's hopefully the ACL is better on this one. It's still kind of in a burn area. Oh, it might be a little bit better, but still fragile. The base, on the base it says the design is registered 1931. So they might have had them embossed at the beginning, and then they changed the, they went to a combination of ACL and design later. But that's super cool. Yeah, it's a Burke soda. B-U-R-K-E. Well, Tyler's digging away on that wall over there. Frank's digging himself out there from some collapsage. And we had a little green down here. Looked like a piece of scrap, but I guess it is kind of a piece of scrap because it's kind of busted, but I don't know. With Cinderella here, I mean, instead of a glass slipper, we got a brass slipper. That is weird. I have no idea what that would be from. That is so weird. Cool stuff. Alright guys, they're digging way down deep there, and they just pulled out an old Lee and Perrins bottle. It's busted the top, but there's something old down there. They just also got a look at this stoneware. Well, we're thinking it's an ink.
Probably.
That would have been had a cork. I don't know. Yeah, that's so cool. Stoneware, and that came from down in that cave. And look at what they just pulled out for me. I'm keeping the scrap, and that is a copper pot, a copper saucepan. Oh, that is sweet. Look at that. That is so cool. There's some good scrap right there. All right, guys, check what they pulled out of the hole. Oh, this is a martini, Perry martini cocktail, martini vermouth, and that lettering is etched. That's unusual to see in a bottle where you get. I've seen them a lot in siphons, but you don't often get them in alcohol bottles. So that is a super cool find. That is awesome. Great stuff, guys. Check it out, guys. Look at this.
That's good.
A case gin here.
There you go, Tyler.
Wow, that is super sweet. And that is,
wow.
That is not machine made, is it? No, it is not. Look at the top.
Wow. It's
Look
aqua.
at the drippy lip on the top.
Ew.
Wow.
Good
We are
job,
definitely in an old, we've I think hit close to the bottom pocket.
That's aqua.
Yeah.
That's
There's
like
definitely
aqua.
an old part of this dump.
Yeah, there's a honey hole down here. Lots of good stuff. Wow.
It is so deep, this dump, that but we're getting close up to an area where we could be intercepting the bottom. So yeah, that is super sweet.
Awesome, Tyler. Protect
Very
that from the
cool,
sun.
man.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Yeah.
cold.
Good job, Tyler.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Wow.
Look at that. All right, guys. We started over there, and we are working this way. We've got her all collapsed down to make it safer. We had Tyler and Frank are done for the day.
That's it.
And we are just about done too. Just got some wrapping up, and we got a whole pile of goodies. Neil pulled out 3 ashtrays. Oh goodness. Got a whole lot of everything. I'm just too tired, I can't even talk. Alright guys, we have had an awesome 3 days down here with Frank. And Tyler, great digging, guys. That was
awesome.
That was some, and the weather turned out absolutely beautiful today. We had a couple chilly days, which wasn't so bad for digging.
Yeah.
And today was pretty good too. A little warm, but nice and breezy, and still keeping cool.
Nice to dig with a t-shirt on.
Exactly. Beautiful
Can't
stuff.
complain about that.
No. We all found some good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Man, was there some good stuff found. You guys dug to China literally today.
We dug pretty deep. Well, that's where all the good stuff is.
Yeah, there was some nice fine China down there.
Yeah, we had a good day.
That was awesome. And Neil's really super happy with his Briarleys.
Oh yeah, nice.
He says he's holding right now.
Can't wait to get home and clean it up.
Yeah.
Put it on the bottle shelf.
Yeah, Neil's gonna be washing bottles for weeks.
Yeah, it's alright.
Alright guys, thanks so much for having us down again.
No problem.
And it was awesome doing it again.
Yeah, we definitely have to do it again soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good times.
Alright. See you on the next one, and thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you on the next good dig.
Make sure you subscribe. Hit the
Yes.
like button.
Absolutely. Peace out.
See you later, everybody.